Welcome to the 290 Mo podcast. I appreciate your time. If you could, introduce yourself to my viewers and listeners.
Oh man, I'm the actor Kendrick, man, from Chicago.
Man, for sure, for sure. I
Know what it is?
definitely appreciate your time, man. You got an amazing resume, man, for a brother from the city, man. So if you don't mind, man, I want to get as much of your story as we can in this little amount of time, man. So if you to start, man, where you from, where you grew up?
I grew up in Wentworth Gardens housing projects on
Mm-hmm.
39th floor in South Side of Chicago.
Okay. Okay. And what was your experiences like, you know what I'm saying, right there on 39th?
My experience,
Yeah.
man, coming up down there was pretty a rough patch for me, man. Grew up 4 brothers, single mother, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Grandparents was there, so I mean, I got involved with like sports and stuff like that too to keep myself busy. But other than that, man, it was wild for me, man. It was rough.
For sure. So what about, you know what I'm saying, your early aspirations in a place like that? You know what I'm saying? What was you know what I'm saying, what did you aspire to be, you know what I'm saying, as a youngin'?
Oh, I was into sports, man. Like I say, man, basketball was most definitely my first love, man. Like every day, all day, just trying
Yeah.
to give it my all, you know. So elementary school, a little bit of high school, so it is what it is, you know.
What happened when we get up to high school, you know what I'm saying? What you stopped taking it so serious?
It was a struggle, man, because originally, man, I'm gonna be honest with you, I originally dropped out of fourth grade, so before I got back in school and things like that, man, what I was gonna say, yeah, before I got back in school, I ended up going to Sinstack preparatory school, and then I ended up going to Harper before that, like I said, I dropped out. Hold on, you already know I'm locked and loaded. Next question.
Okay, for sure, man. So when you also
Like really talking about, yeah, yeah.
also coming up in the city, man, when what type of stuff was like the family into, you know what I'm saying? Like what kind of music was being played in the household, you know what I'm saying? Like uh what what uh what type of things did you do outside of sports, you know what
It
I'm
was
saying?
a lot of blues music. It was a lot of old school music, Teddy Pendergrass, things like that. A lot of Temptation. It wasn't a lot of hip hop. I mean, my mother listened to rap music, you know, the Snoop Dogs and things like that. But most definitely, it was just blues music. Yeah, the blues.
For sure. So was you a fan of like movies and acting and stuff as a shorty, or is it
For
just
sure.
like normal?
No, I was most
Okay.
definitely a fan of it.
What was some of your favorite movies growing up?
Yeah. Oh man, growing up, man, blank like shit like
Blank Man,
House
what?
Party,
Man, they don't know about
like
Blank
that.
Man no more,
Blank Man,
Joe.
House Party, Minister Society, Boys in the Hood,
Yeah.
um, Jason Lyrics, um, David Hayes Kid, things like that, man. Like I grew up in that area, man, that time. So movies like that was most definitely like those times.
Now, did you ever imagine yourself, you know what I'm saying, actually being in that position when you was a fan of that at that time, or was it just purely, you know what I'm saying?
Nah,
So when did that evolution happen for you? You know what I'm saying? Like how did you end up, you know what I'm saying, if you don't mind telling that story, you know what I'm saying? How did you know what I'm saying, find your career that you in now?
I used to be a recording artist in Chicago, so I didn't get the love or I mean the attention, I guess, the fan base that I was getting, so it was pretty tough. And I was promoting my music at Christian Field Style Bar, and I was getting my dreads done, and I ran into this guy, and he was like, you should audition for this movie, and he knew Marcus Carruthers, and he was working there at the time. So I'm like, all right, man, I'll do it. So I wasn't interested in it, but at the same time, I'm like, went to the crib, like, man, I should, I'm thinking about it. So I'm like, I should, do this little movie or whatever. So then I'm like, all right, I went, a few weeks later, um, it was a line out there. So I'm like, damn, what I get myself into. Like, I didn't have no headshots or nothing. Everybody in the line with papers, folders, and shit. So I'm like, all right, bet. So I'm gonna just see what it is. So the line going down. Now I'm coming and I'm standing up and they give me a script and I'm looking at that motherfucker like, damn, what is this? So so they like move along, go down there, read the lines or whatever, and then we're gonna call, y'all numbers and you come up and, audition. So now I got this script and now got no choice but to, you know, sit here and just wait for the process. So here my number getting called. I go, and then you got Marcus Carruthers, you got Sam Palomore, and it was someone else that was working at the shop. And I did it. To me, I knew I didn't do a good job. Went to the crib. I forgot about it. Let it go. Well, yeah, I let that shit go. And shit, I'm on Facebook. Marcus Carruthers hit me up like, um, that's your son? Cause I posted a picture of my son. And I'm like, yeah. He was like, no, that ain't your son, man. You black than a motherfucker, man. That baby light. And I'm like, that is my son. And he like, well, I want to book him for my movie. And I'm like, no, nigga, I just auditioned for it and shit like that. So he like, yeah, man. But no, man, I really would like to use your son. So being on set with, my son and of course, and he was running a little thin on people coming up on set. So I was just like, man, I'll do the scene for you. So I did the little window scene, like jumping out the window for him. And he was like, man, you sure you want to do it? Because you got a pretty little jump. And I'm like, nigga, I'm from the projects. We do this shit all the time. I flip off shit like this. So he like, damn, you for real? I'm like, yeah, I'm a jump. So when I did that, he just knew like, damn, like he willing to take that risk. You know what I'm saying? So doing little small roles for him in the movie. Years later, during the pandemic or whatever, I was on TikTok, man, just fucking around, man. And he hit me up like, I ain't know, bro, like you was funny or all that, all that shit. So he like, I want you to audition for this role. And I joke with him about it, like, no, man, cause you gonna end up booking my son again, this and that. So he like, no, man, no. So I did it during the phone because it was COVID and all that. So I did my audition tape. I sent it in, and when he posted shit, like everybody was like, shit, like that's the one. So shit, he called me and was like, bro, like shit, ain't even my decision. Like shit, the people chose for you. Like I'm gonna give you opportunity. So when I went on set, shit, I was already going through enough. You feel me? So I just executed the scene, which was the crime that the first little scene I did was the crime role.
That's the first scene they gave?
That scene, yeah. Yeah.
For audition or just for
the audition too?
Damn.
Yeah, when I sent
so you had
in,
the
I was
craft
really
for the
crying.
audition.
Yeah. So shit, he like, man, bro, that shit was decent. So like I said, when I went on set, I brought that same energy. And shit, from that moment, like shit, they was like, man, bro, like shit, you can do this shit, like should think about doing it. So that's when I just was like, fuck it. And after that shit, I never looked back. It's just been up ever since.
For sure, man. That's dope, man. So if you don't mind me asking, man, if you remember what happened in that first audition that you was like, you felt like you ain't do good, like what do if you?
Man, I was so focused on being a rapper, man, like acting. I wasn't on that shit. I ain't gonna hold you. I wasn't on that. I wasn't trying to be no actor, man. That ain't even crossed my mind. Never to this day, still, I can't even believe I be on TV, bro. Like, it's just like, damn,
Yeah, I feel you.
That ain't what I wanted to do. I wanted to rap, man. But I'm stuck, so I love it.
Do you still fuck around with the rap?
I got some stuff in my notes, just in case.
Coming soon, you know what I'm saying, for sure. Okay, so now with the auditioning and finding roles, do you choose a role, you know what I'm saying? Because I know them early ones, you know what I'm saying, you got like people invited you, but like really, when you choose a role now, do you like look at the character or is it just any work, you know what I'm saying, you own it?
Nah, it's so much competition. I mean, whatever come through, I just try my best to body. I got an audition, man, that came through. So like my thing is like processing and mentally going through it. I just like, hold on, what was the question? Let me slow down. What was the question?
Do you choose the character, like, you know what I'm saying, when you get a script, you're like, I ain't gonna do this character because it not necessarily fit me, or I'm gonna do this character because you know what I'm saying, I feel like I can embody that, or you just take whatever job come to you?
No, I don't never run into that thing, but I most definitely when I do get roles, it don't no, I don't no, it ain't no
Mm-hmm.
nah.
Okay, for sure. For sure. Also, you know what I'm saying, do you have a preference with what type of movies? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you gotta like the film to be in it? Or do you know what I'm saying, just do your part and get up out of there? Like, do
Yeah,
you
I gotta do my thing, get up out of there.
so do you do you
I see. Oh, yeah, I don't know what to. Nah, I do my thing, get up out of there.
Okay. So you don't watch the movie back, you know what I'm saying? After it's done, do you go like to the movie premieres and stuff
Yeah,
like that? Or the episode, like when the episodes come back out on TV, do you rewatch them or
probably like one or twice, man. I don't really too much like really be trying to like watch it like that, like especially myself.
mm-hmm.
First 2 times, 3 times, yeah, it's good because I'm geek. But other
Yeah.
than that, I let it go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was your TV consumption like before you was actually on TV? Like, was you a fan of like Power or anything like that, or Chicago PD or none of that?
Nah, I'm sorry, Chicago PD. Nah.
I'm pretty sure they cool with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, man. So now that you doing your thing, man, you in full swing. Do Are you more accepting of it now? Like, do you be like, I'm an actor and that's
Mhm.
cool?
For the things I went through in life, yeah.
Oh yeah, for
I
sure.
ain't got no choice but to accept it because it's slowly changing my life. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So it's that's how that's the way I look at it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I gotta keep pushing. You know?
Mm-hmm. What's one thing, you know what I'm saying, especially coming from your background and now that you on these sets, what's one thing that you know what I'm saying, that you've seen or learned that you never knew about, like making film?
I'm still learning myself. So I say DP,
What's that?
director of photography.
Oh,
Yeah.
what they do?
Working that camera.
Okay.
Yeah.
That I
Working
have.
that camera, see?
Yeah, for
Working
sure.
that camera.
Uh-huh. So that's like the video camera or something else?
Recording.
Okay.
Being the DP. Getting them angles. Knowing what to shoot.
How deeply involved are you? Is it called like improving? Like, do you just read your lines and do what's on the
I don't like
paper,
improv.
or do you be like, let me add? You know what I'm
I
saying?
think it's unprofessional to improv
Mhm.
because to answer your question, there it go.
Okay.
I hate getting them scripts that I got. I mean, I love to get a script because that's the only way that I could feel a character and get into the character.
Mhm.
But if you call me for a project and I pull up and we have to improv, that's what I don't like.
Mhm.
I don't want to come up for nothing for you to make your movie.
Mhm.
You should have your script and everything done. So that's how we go. So that's how I like to work.
Have you ever been a part of a production that didn't that wasn't a good production, like it wasn't good vibes or it wasn't a good relationship with the producer or director or something like that? And how did you overcome that?
I'm overcoming it now. I went through it on my first project.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so the staff, the crew, the cast I have now with District 35, we doing an amazing job.
Mm-hmm.
So the last project, it was good vibes, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of it,
Mm-hmm.
it went sour. So I fought myself for that though.
Mm-hmm.
But the things we got going on now, man, it's got something great. So we good.
Now, something else I want to ask you is how do you get ready for a role? Because I seen stuff like sometimes actors like become the character like through their day-to-day life, like they be that person. Is that something like, how do you personally get ready for a role?
Oh yeah, man. I'm slacking on my Reggie character because of someone, but but I'm most definitely with District 35 with the character that I did with Reggie, I most definitely hit the gym crazy. I know I'm looking kind of off now, but you most definitely got to prepare yourself. And the last character I played in the Pup series, I most definitely, I'm bald headed, so I grew out my hair, had the George Jefferson, all that going, man. So you most definitely got a wardrobe that play a part with your character.
You ever did like the weight thing, like the up and like how
Yeah.
50 got like real skinny and stuff? You ever did something like that? Got real
Like little
big.
skinny to the ground.
That's what I'm saying. It got real
Yeah, I
big
probably
for some
did, but
shit.
yeah, yeah,
That's something you would do for a role.
yeah. I'm doing it now,
Okay.
on and off with the
Mm-hmm.
character Reggie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For sure. That's dope. That's dope. Also, you know what I'm saying, with, you know what I'm saying, doing these different roles, you got a amazing resume. Do you have to get along with the cast to do your job?
Yep.
Like,
That's the only way it's gonna work.
you have to? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's the only way it's gonna work.
Okay.
Gotta have a great cast.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta have a great cast.
Okay, that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
So never no horror stories, you know what I'm saying? No. Okay, for sure. What is your favorite thing personally about being on set?
The crew.
Mm-hmm. What is it about the crew?
Man, the crew take care of everything, man. The crew is the movie.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they make sure the talent good at all times. And I got so much respect for the crew at all, you know. Like they most definitely make sure it's running.
Mm-hmm.
So the crew, they bring the fun too.
Mm-hmm.
And the food.
Now, another thing for like young people that's watching and listening, like how do you get roles? Like how do you get movies? Do you just apply online or how does that work?
Well, I'm working, man. I'm overworking. I cast myself and then my agency. Um, but I will say to someone who's trying to get in it, like just take your time, get some headshots done. You know,
Mm-hmm.
um, find the right casting, um, booking sites because it is some out there that's kind of shady.
Mm-hmm.
Um, nothing come what they say. Nothing comes with a price or whatever. I guess that's some of the things. That's one of the things that don't come with a price
Mm-hmm.
to me.
For sure. Now, another thing I want to ask you is, you know what I'm saying? Now, I noticed the face tattoos, and for somebody else who got face tattoos, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's different now because I remember a time it was like, you know what I'm saying? If you got face tattoos, you can't be shit in life, you know what I'm saying? Type shit. But as an actor who got to play different roles and different characters, do you always keep your face tattoos? Do y'all use makeup sometimes, or have you not got a role because of your tattoos, or either way? Or if you
I
felt
was
like
this how I was founded. My advisor, the one who, well, one of the reasons behind my success. He actually, when he saw me on Vulture City, that was the first thing that he said. When I talked to him over the phone, like, bro, you have an image, the talent. What I just seen on the Vulture City, you got it. You got what it takes to be on The Shy. You get what I'm saying? Like to bring that real, authentic Chicago character.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So to me, it's working.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't like none of my roles. I mean, I even had makeup.
Mm-hmm.
Even on Chicago PD, when they casted me, when Jesse, the director, saw me, the first thing he said was, "I love your tattoos, for real." So I mean, I would say it's how you use it, because I mean, evidently, you know, God shining the light on me to, you know, it's gonna open up doors for many people like me,
For sure.
because we get judged by many things, dreads and tattoos. But I'm just showing everybody that we can step in that light with it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's about.
And I think the industry moving more toward that step of authenticity anyway. You know what I'm saying? Instead of getting a brother where they might have to draw some
Put it on them.
tattoos and then tell them to talk this way. You know what I'm saying? We already got that homegrown, so I think that's a dope thing that they bring to the game as well. Are you a fan of like any actors, like, you know what I'm saying, like anybody, you know what I'm saying, like you idolize in the acting game, and if so, who would they be?
I just said this the other day. Denzel Washington, Tyrese. Who else I say? I say Denzel Washington, Tyrese, Mark Wahlberg. It was 5 of them. Denzel Washington, Tyrese, Mark Wahlberg. It was like 2 more. And I don't want to just throw nobody out there neither. Will Smith. That was one of them I named the other day. And it's one more. It was Samuel L. Jackson. That was my top 5. And I just said this the other day.
For sure. That's dope. That's definitely a dream team.
Yeah.
And with that, with a dream team like that, and being a fan of them, do you also watch them like, you know what I'm saying, seeing certain things they do, like I'm gonna do it like that, do it like this way, and so far, who been giving you the most game so far? If you had to pick one,
Tyrese.
for real?
Yeah.
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 What's your favorite Tyrese movie?
Oh man, I just named them. I just named those too. Baby Boy. What's that legend? The legend movie he in, whatever. I just named it though the other day. Um just watched the movie the other day with him twice, 3 times maybe. Um
I fuck with that Waist Deep.
Come on, I just named that. Come on, man.
Fuck
Come
with
on,
that.
don't do
I'm
that to the
sure.
waist deep for sure. I just named that one. And it was another one. But it was like 4 of them. I named Waist Deep though. I named Waist Deep.
For sure. That's dope. So man, now that you know what I'm saying, you in your career doing your thing, what has been your personal highlight in your career up to this point? You know what I'm saying? Like, what was one night, one scene, one filming, you know what I'm saying, one call for a role that was to this point your biggest highlight to your career, and why?
That call I got from Chicago PD.
What was that like? Was you expecting it? Was it?
Nah. But I had that feeling when that call came through with my agent, I knew it. I jumped out the car, I knew it. Yeah.
Has that been one of the biggest productions you've been on? What's been the biggest production you've been on so far?
Man, I'm gonna always shout out my team, District 35. District 35, but yeah, Chicago PD and District 35, biggest productions.
Okay. What's the synopsis for District 35?
It's about 4 criminals who's handling jobs too big for CPD. The things that they can't do, we come through and we get it done. So we all
like Visionelli type shit.
Yeah, we ex-criminals too. So
yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
So we in a second chance program.
So did you say you never turned down a role?
No, I ain't never turned down a role.
And is that just because you get good roles, or is that something you would do? Like, what's the word on that?
No, I ain't never felt the need to. Like the roles that I get, like from my agency, it be roles that fit. So within my description. And any other roles, I just write them myself. The roles that I can't get, you know, to separate me from, you know, having the street roles and things like that, I write them myself and you know, get it done. So I won't be typecast.
What kind of roles, you know what I'm saying, you personally would want to be in, you know what I'm saying, outside of that, your typecasting? Like what?
Action, more action.
Okay, that's
more
dope.
action. More action roles. For sure.
For sure. Is that just because it's your favorite type of movie, or was it about the action roles that, you know, they get the big bucks or something, or you do?
No, it's
like
just separate me from the typecast, the street roles. I always getting, you know, them calls to do the gangster movies. I want to show range. You know.
Does well, it seems like you're pretty much aware, you know what I'm saying, of that. Does that bother you in any way, shape, form, or fashion? Like, personally, like, motherfuckers always want me to be this, be that. Does it? So as long as the check right, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
He was definitely having fun, you know. Yeah.
Okay, you having fun, you doing your thing. What's the goal? Like, now that you doing it, you know what I'm saying, what's the goal at the end of the day? Is it just to maintain where you at? You got, you know what I'm saying, you want to lead role in the top 5 big action movie? Like, what's your personal goal for this shit?
To make sure the city straight, my family straight. You know, the city need, you know, somebody that actually care for the people, and you know, been through stuff that, you know, they could most definitely, you know, open up doors for people that's them doors been closed. You know.
Now, your son got casted for the first role. Is he still acting right now?
He ain't acting.
Oh, he messing with it. Did y'all ever end up doing anything together?
Nope.
Okay, for sure, for sure. Now, also with doing also like movies is subjective as well. You know what I'm saying? Like I may like a movie that you don't like. Has anybody ever gave you like a personal review on a role or a movie? Like, bro, I ain't like that shit you was in or something like that. Or
I don't know if she was joking or not. Yeah, female said it,
mm,
but I don't know if she was joking.
right,
So yeah,
mm, for for sure,
that's what it is.
for sure.
That's how the best too.
Well, what's the last movie that you went to go see in theater, or the last TV show that you sit down, or what TV shows do you currently watch that you're not a part of?
That I'm not a part of.
Mm-hmm.
I don't watch nobody, man.
Nobody, nobody or nothing.
Nothing.
Me too. I don't watch no TV.
I don't know why, man. It's just
I watch YouTube. I don't watch.
yeah, YouTube all day.
I don't watch
For
no.
sure.
If I watch a movie, it's because I go to the movies, but
Mm-hmm.
or like I'm doing research on like a brother like you. But other than that, I don't really watch too much TV. And that's wild though. I'm not an actor though. Oh, bro, that's wild. Oh, sure, that's what's up, man. So, also with doing movies, man, do you know what I'm saying? We in Chicago right now, and you already spoke on your love for the city and what you want to do for the city. But do you contemplate or ever thought about, you know what I'm saying? I want to go to LA to further my career, or New York, or anything like that, or do you feel like you can do everything you want to do here?
Now I'm most definitely trying to get up out of here, man. In the next 2 years or so, man.
Mm. You got a perfect spot. Is
I want to move to LA.
mm,
You know, I would go to Texas. I would go to Atlanta, New York. But that's just a dream, you know.
yeah, for sure.
I get there.
Man, LA got some crazy shit going on right now, bro. Surely. For real, man. So also, like, you know what I'm saying, with doing your career, a lot of questions I ask a lot of people that come through, they always be, especially creators, they be like, their biggest fans is people that they never met before. So if you don't mind me asking, what's your support system like?
I am my support system, and now, I came a long way, man. Like I say, man. I mean, those who rocking, they rocking. Those who not, they not. I can't make nobody, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know how it go.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if they there, they there. You know, it's just one click of a button.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I look at it now.
For sure.
It's just one click of a button to show me that you support me.
Mm-hmm. Nah, it take like 1 second, I'm sure. For real. I definitely understand, especially being a creator, man. But you know what I'm saying? I got bigger goals and bigger aspirations, so I don't even worry about shit like that, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? I got a few more questions before I let you get up out of here, man. Now, you know what I'm saying? Being in acting, do you ever feel like you gotta be, you know what I'm saying, a certain person like outside of work, you know what I'm saying? Like when you done script over, you know what I'm saying, do you gotta be like in not being character, but like, you know what I'm saying, be a certain way because you are an actor, because people see you on TV, or do you just snap back into yourself? If I ain't convoluting that question too much.
Nah, it be sometimes to really snap back into myself. You feel me? Because I be in tune, so in tune of trying to make this work. You get what I'm saying? So I mean, with this, you know, pursuing, I've took a lot of losses and I lost a lot. You feel me? So at the end of the day, I just look at it like I just got to keep pushing, man. I just got to keep pushing.
So, now, movies come out on a lot of different platforms, a lot of different services. As an actor, does it matter to you like what platform your art comes out on, as long as it's on the?
It's sites out there that you don't want to just throw your shit on. Nah, cause we gonna need them soon. So. we gonna
Part two.
we gonna need them soon. So now we want them all.
Yeah, for sure.
YouTube too.
Yeah, for sure. I feel you on that 100%. Oh, surely. So also, man, with the distribution, man, and all the different platforms that you can consume media, do you have to do any self promotion outside? Or is that all handled by like your agency? Like, do you have to, you know what I'm saying, promote yourself to other producers or any way, shape, form, or fashion, or any projects, or is just all handled by the agency?
Man, No, everything that we do, far as the project goals that we're pushing, we most definitely do everything on our own, man. We just come together as one. So right now, we just most definitely we would love, some people to come on through and watch our stuff and put some bread behind it. But at the end of the day, we gonna keep doing keep doing us, keep doing us. It'll make sense in the end.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Now, um, with the agencies, I'm not sure how they work. You know what I'm saying, but for anybody who listening who maybe want to do what you do, is has it always been good? Like, is that something you recommend for a upcoming actor or actress? Can they do it just on social media by themselves? Like, what's the advantages of being with an agency?
You most definitely want to get signed. They gonna work for you. They gonna grind. You got to do the grind with them. But like I say, like any anybody that really want to do this and doing it now, they would say the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Representation.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do this by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta. It's gotta be a balance.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta be an even balance.
For sure. Now, now before you go, man, let's talk about what you getting ready to go on set and shoot now. Like what you got coming up. You know what I'm saying? If you can talk about that,
Yeah.
and just let us know like what you working on right now.
Oh man, we screaming District 35, man. On the 11th and the 12th of this month, January, man. We back on set, so we just finished the first episode, man. It looked good too. So we got that dropping soon. We got 4 more episodes to do, and that's about it, man. Anything else? I got audition to complete by the 10th. So other than that, man, it's just all flat out grind mode.
So you say to complete what you got like shoot it yourself and send it in.
You have self tape.
What's that experience? Do it got to be like
You gotta have somebody
high
reading the
production or it
Yeah,
got to be
so-
like just a phone in the mirror?
You have set up. It could be a phone,
Mm-hmm.
camera. However you do it, just make sure you set it up right and have it look good for them to see and hear.
Now you getting ready to go back on set, and I'm gonna let you go soon. But you say you getting ready to go back on set. Now being on set, is that like you just go on set and do your parts? Is it like an 8-hour day? Like what you
10-hour day.
10-hour?
Yeah, like 10-hour set days. Yeah, 10-hour set days.
So once you do your part, what you just gotta wait for everybody to say call you back. You sit in the trailer like what's
No, we be all on set just chilling, but when you on a major set, I most definitely was taking the advantage of going back to my trailer.
okay.
I was taking advantage of that.
For sure. For sure. Now I gotta ask you, man, have you seen any like Hollywood like elitist stuff going on? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like any weird shit, you know what I'm saying, with like the Hollywood shit?
Yeah,
Like, is that real? You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And do you feel like that's something that you gotta navigate, or is just like you gotta be like over elite to even like being them in them rooms?
I ain't seen nothing. I ain't seen nothing, man. No, you just have to play it like that.
Yeah.
What you see is what you don't see.
Mm-hmm. For sure. Do you feel like it's fair? You know what I'm saying? Do you feel like the game fair that the industry that you in? Do you feel like it's a fair game? Do you feel like it's like a what you know, who you know type business? Do you feel like anybody like can just come in on the ground level and make their way to the top?
Man, these people picking and choosing. I don't want nobody until now. No, man. I mean, with my experience, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I say, coming from music to acting, it's like they ain't want to fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm, not just to say it like that. It's like everybody pulling and trying to figure out a way. You know what I'm saying? So I'm locked in.
Now, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'd be remiss to ask you, no disrespect at all, you know what I'm saying? Now, when I ask you, like, about the roles, like, would you turn down roles? Like, because you're not going to do nothing but get bigger and bigger, you know what I'm saying? So, like, how do you feel about the male actors that I'm finna throw you off the black men to play slaves.
Yeah, man. Go ahead.
And then the ones that wear dresses and dress up like women. Like, what's your views on that?
To each his own, man. I can't. I mean, I don't see myself wearing no dress or nothing, and no makeup or nothing like that. It come in a sheet too, though.
Yeah, for sure.
We get that sheet before we even, you know what I'm saying. Only thing we gotta do is circle. No.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Circle. Yes. I guess.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all I know. My experience.
Yeah, for sure. I'm sure.
Just circle on a piece of paper, man.
Right.
Yes or no? Would you wear earrings? Would you wear lashes? Would
Oh
you
yeah,
wear
like
a
through the
wig?
agency, right?
Yeah.
Okay, for
Would
sure.
you wear
So they don't even bring you no shit like that. For sure.
man? Hey, when I did my scene, I don't know how they even say they. I mean, I know they bother you, but you know, as far as wardrobe goes, but when I did my little tank top scene, like with the Chicago PD, like that was my decision. They was asking me like, man, you sure you don't? It's pretty cold because it was raining. I'm like, shit. If any other situation in Chicago, this how we coming out the house. And our motherfucking tank top. No matter if it's rain or snow. Come on with it. You feel me? They were just trying to make sure I'm warm. But I could see that it's happening because they was trying to make sure I'm warm. So I'm pretty sure they was trying to make sure you wear that dress and put it on. And is it how I feel? Is it cold?
Yeah.
But no, man, it most definitely I just think that too. It's just a paycheck, man. Just a paycheck. You can't. If that's what they want to do to get their money and feed their families, let them wear a dress, man. That's how I look at it.
Yeah, for sure. I ain't no judge, man. I just want to get your input on that, man. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, man, I appreciate your time. Appreciate you coming through. Also, I want to ask you, you know what I'm saying, what you been, you know what I'm saying, actually from the streets and then working from Chicago and then actually working on a show based in Chicago. Have they ever came to you like, bro, what would you do in this situation? Or how does it go like this or like that? Have they, or do they already got people for that?
What you say again?
For like Chicago PD, like, do they ever come to you with a situation like, how would somebody in Chicago act in this situation, or do they already got like people to do that already?
Nope.
Or you be like, man, I don't no nigga do no shit like that.
Yeah, that's how I was on set. I ain't gonna hold you, man. I just felt like I just had to speak up.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know.
Right, because we gonna watch that shit. We gonna say that shit.
Like, fuck is he going out there like that for? He just had that on. No, they gonna take your ass out there like that, man.
Bro. For real, man. So, like I said, I appreciate your time. It's the most valuable thing we got, man. You've been one of my most accomplished guests to come through here, man. So I appreciate your time, man. And much success to everything you got going on and your accomplishments, and I can't wait to see you on a big screen in that action movie on Shorty. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to do this over again. So enjoy the rest of your evening. Before you get up out of here, let the people know where they can find your content, where they can find you on social media, all that good shit.
Instagram, the actor Kendrick. Instagram. Holla at me.
Okay. And then District 35, when that drop?
We gonna finish this. We gotta finish this episode, man. I ain't saying nothing.
Okay.
Now, we should be releasing it soon.
Okay. For sure. Coming soon. Definitely appreciate your time, man.
Man, I appreciate you, man. This is some good things you got going on, man. I'm looking around, man. You most definitely doing it, man. You doing it.
For sure. Appreciate that, man. Enjoy the rest of your evening. In the minute, gang.